I finally have my hands on the latest version of the Squier Affinity Telecaster. I've been playing Telecasters for years, and there's a lot to like about this new one, but a lot of complaints seem to be around the price of this guitar when you compare it against older versions. I'm going to talk about whether or not it's justified at the price it's at, or whether or not you should save up and get something else. But if you're just getting started on electric guitar, this is a really great Telecaster. Before we get into it, a huge thanks to Sky Music, my local music shop, for the loan of this guitar. I don't get to keep it, nor are they paying me to make this video. If you want to check it out, I'll link it down in the description so you can check it out in your part of the world. I'm going to kick things off with a clean jam track. So this is going through my amplifier at gig volume, just clean, and then we'll get over to some dirty tones in just a moment. Here we go. Let's try some isolated clean tones, and I'm plugged into my Artist Tweed Tone 20R valve amplifier at moderate volume. This is where this guitar really comes alive, and I'll cycle through each of the pickup combinations. I'll play the same thing a few times so you can get a good sense of what's going on. As you can no doubt hear from those tone samples, the neck pickup does have a bit of a rolled off top end. This is pretty common on less expensive Telecasters. The more you spend, the more treble you're going to get in that neck position. You can easily replace that if you don't love it, but I think it still sounded usable to my ear. I was a huge fan of both pickups together, and bridge pickup has all the snap and classic Tele tones in the world. Staying on the clean shell, I'm just going to show you a quick pass on each pickup combination, doing some single note runs. Up next, I'm going to show you just how dynamic these pickups are just by using my volume control. So we're on the gain channel of the amplifier with quite a lot of drive. It won't sound like it at the start, but as I turn the volume control up, you get a sense of just how overdriven the amp is. Here we go. Let's wrap this video up. I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of this Squier Affinity Series Telecaster. There's a lot to like about it. Firstly, it's nice and light. You usually pay a premium for a Fender guitar that's as light as this. So yeah, this is sort of in the custom shop realm when it comes to its weight. So it's an absolute pleasure to play. I love the belly cut. This is something that I've come to appreciate. Visually, I really like the color. It's a little bit different to your traditional Butterscotch, so it gets the big thumbs up there. When it comes to playability, there's a couple of things that make this a really premium feel. Not only is the neck a C shape as opposed to a modern C, it's got a bit more chunk on it. We also get that beautiful satin finish, so there's no stickiness or anything like that on the back of the neck like you'd find with a classic vibe. So I really like this. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. The medium jumbo frets feel really nice under the fingers, and the tuning stability's been great. So when you total all of this up, this is a really nice guitar. There's only two small trade-offs when it comes to this guitar. One, the neck pickup could use a little bit more treble. This is something I've seen on a lot of Squier guitars over the years, and this one is no exception. Secondly, it almost started to take off and squeal when I was playing with those dirty tones. So there is a finite limitation on how much gain you can throw through these single coil pickups if you're using an amplifier. Now, if you're using a practice amp that's much smaller or going directly into a computer, you might not have the same sort of issues. But if you're a gigging muso who likes to play with a lot of gain, just keep that in mind. Thanks for watching, folks. If you want to check this out, I'll link it down in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up and help us beat the YouTube algorithm. Thank you very much. See ya.